All right, guys, we're gonna start off with a really quick warm-up. Legs are nice and wide, arms are out to the side. You're going to reach fingertips to the opposite toes, hinging at the hips. You'll feel a slight stretch in your hamstrings. Good. From here, you're going to drive the knees upward. Nice big half circles, warming up those hips. And next up, we're just gonna do some body weight squats. Nice and slow, just warming up those legs. Good work. Taking a 30-second rest. We are moving into our workout portion. First up, we're gonna do some sumo squats. So I'm gonna grab just one of my 25-pound dumbbells. The way that this is going to work is each exercise we are going to do 40 seconds on with a 20-second rest, and we're going to repeat each exercise 3 times in a row. So 3 repetitions. So we're gonna do some sumo squats first. Legs are wide, toes are out on an angle. Grabbing the dumbbell, chest is lifted, coming up, keeping the tension on the glutes, not hinging the hips forward. Sit into those heels. Good work. 20-second rest. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times. I really love structuring, especially my leg day workouts like this, because it's really important that we focus on form, and this way, we're just taking it 1 exercise at a time. Here we go. 1 more time. Sit into those heels. Keep the knees slightly bent. Body is angled slightly forward. Tension is on the glutes. Good work. Last 20-second rest, and we repeat that 1 more time before moving on to our next exercise. Here we go, last round. Keep the chest lifted. Push yourself. Only 15 more seconds, you can do it. Nice work. All right, we're taking a 1 minute break, so you get a little bit longer of a rest here in between exercises. Next up, we are going to do some plain old deadlifts. So I've got both of my dumbbells, legs are about shoulder width apart. You want to focus on hinging those hips, sending the booty back nice and far, sitting into those heels, and then your palms are facing toward your shins. Back is in a nice straight line, hinging at the hips and squeezing those glutes at the top. If you find that this exercise is straining your lower back too much, really focus on hinging at those hips. Pretend somebody is pulling you back. If that's still not working, you can put something underneath your toes to help yourself really sit into those heels, and that should help. Here we go. Make sure your head, neck, and back are all in a nice straight line. Nice work, 20-second rest, getting ready for round number 2. Here we go. Nice work. Last 20-second rest before we go into round 3. Here we go, last round. Push yourself, take it nice and slow if you have to. Hinge at those hips, sit in those heels. Nice work. All right, moving on to our next exercise. Plain and simple, I'm gonna grab my lighter weights for this one. We're going to do some calf raises. I'm gonna put these down for now though. So I feel like we neglect our calves a lot. I feel like us ladies really tend to focus on our glutes and we neglect the lower half of our legs. So I've added some calf raises into this workout. You're basically just gonna hold your weights, rise all the way up on your tippy toes and lower down without spending too much time at the bottom of your rise. If you have a stair nearby or maybe even some yoga blocks, you can stand on that, having your heels hang off the back, and that will give you a little bit more range of motion. But if not, it's totally fine to do it on the floor, just like me. Here we go. As you're doing this, don't forget about your upper body and your core.
Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
Good work. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can go up in weight. But I find it really helpful to only spend a very minimal amount of time at the bottom of my calf raise and focus on the explosive movement upward.
Do you think you wouldn't be so reckless? I keep on pretending I know we better end it. You said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah.
All the way up on those toes. Keep those legs straight.
Closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic.
All right, one more round of that before we move on.
When we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
Here we go. Last round. Don't give up this time.
Nothing more to
Holy
say.
moly.
Let's just waste away. One more time is all we need.
Clearly do not work my calves enough.
Bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
Good work. Taking a 1 minute rest. Next up, second to last exercise is some reverse lunges. So I'm going to use my set of 15s. I'm gonna have one in either hand. If you can only hold one dumbbell, that's fine. Just hold it up by your chest like so. You're just going to be stepping back into a lunge, and we're gonna alternate legs. Nice and simple.
Listen to the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down.
Make sure when you're stepping back into your lunge that your body is leaning slightly forward, so the hinge point is on this glute, and you're pressing through this supporting heel to come back up to center.
Away among the clouds. The sky is just a border, but when we're floating up like helium.
Here we go.
Sip me up
Press
like
through that heel.
lemonade, we both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue, knowing it's forever young.
Good work.
Listen to the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna
Going into round two. If you need to take these a little bit slower to make sure that you are nailing your form, please do so. Here we go.
The sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border, but when we're floating up like helium.
sit back into your lunge, press through that heel. Good work, last rest before we go into round 3. Here we go, last round, push yourselves. If you feel like you cannot go any further, drop those weights and continue doing this just body weight. Nice work. All right, we have one more exercise and we are going to go on the ground. We're going to do some glute bridges next. If you want to intensify this exercise, you could add a band as well as a dumbbell on top of your hips. But basically the dumbbell is just going to sit on your hips like so. You're down on the ground. You're gonna press your hips all the way up to the ceiling and lower. Here we go. Press those hips as high as they can go to the ceiling. Weight is in those heels. If it helps, you can lift the toes up off the floor. Don't think about arching your back in this position. Protect that lower back by pressing it into the floor as you come down each time. Nice work, 20-second rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Here we go, round 2. Spend as little time with your booty on the floor as possible. Good work, last round, and then we are donezo's. Here we go, really push yourself this round. Just tap that booty to the floor, bring it right back up, squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. Hold the tension in your glutes as long as possible, even when you come down to the floor. Woo. That is it, guys. Great job. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this leg workout. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of the style. Did you like